Welcome back. I'm Carrie and this is Keep It Simple DIY. Today I have a super quick crock pot meal for you, and this is one of my favorite things. Just throw literally everything into the crock pot and call it a meal. So I'm going to make just a quick beef stroganoff with meatballs that are pre-made, and there is not a lot to it. So I'm going to start with ZTs. You could use literally any noodles. And I'm just going to dump in about half of the box. You could of course use the whole box, but I don't need that much food. And then anytime you're cooking pasta in your Instapot, you want to make sure your pasta is completely covered with liquid before you start the Instapot. So the liquid I'm going to use is pork stock. I would use beef stock, but I don't have any. Actually, I do have beef stock spice. Maybe I'll use a little bit of this with that and we'll call it good. I have pork stock here. And then I also have some mushrooms that I'm going to be putting in. And the mushrooms have a bit of liquid in them as well. I do like to clean as I go, so of course that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to add some of this beef seasoning, and my noodles are just a little bit covered, which is perfect. I'm thinking I might have a bit much liquid when I add this in, but it's okay. Make sure this is Worcestershire. And I'm not going off of a recipe, I'm just dumping. So adding quite a bit of Worcestershire into there. And then just a tiny bit of salt because I did add that beef seasoning that has salt. I'm also going to add some black pepper, and I don't know if you've noticed my height changing. I do get on my tippy toes to look over that. And then parsley. I know usually you put parsley on the top, but I'm just dumping it all in. It's easy that way. This is sour cream powder. I don't have sour cream, so I'm going to just use some of this powder and it'll mix in just fine. And I think just that's enough. This is really strong, and a lot of times it doesn't taste all that great, so I'm going to make sure to not use too much of it. I do want a little bit of a sour flavor though. And then this is just some cream of mushroom soup. And then I'm going to try to get all of it out, but be careful not to scrape the edges too hard. That metal on metal, just don't like that. Okay, well, that was minimal enough. Now I'm just going to give this a mix before I throw in the meatballs. And really I'm mixing to get this powder mixed up. I'm actually going to add a little bit more noodles just because this looks like it needs it. There we go. Much better. Meatballs. Yeah, probably don't need all of these. That's it. I like quick and easy, just dump and go. I didn't have to make anything. I am going to make sure to get this on sealing, and then I'm going to push the rice button. I always cook my noodles on rice, and I actually have no idea how many minutes that is. I don't ever use the minutes feature, and so this is just literally that quick. I'm going to put everything away, and how long did that take me? Just a couple of minutes. Putting these away will take no time at all also, and we're going to have dinner really soon. It's not dinner time here, but I didn't eat lunch, and so I'm thinking kind of an in-between. All right, I will be back when it's done. Ooh. super quick and easy. I did catch the time once it sealed and it said 15 minutes. So I think this took just however long it took to come up to pressure plus 15 minutes, and then it was done. And I did a quick release by just pushing the knob and letting all the steam come out. But this is done now. I love a quick meal. That took me less than 5 minutes to put together, and including grabbing all the stuff out and putting the stuff away. And now I have a delicious meal. Noodles are cooked too. They're like perfectly cooked. So this meal, super simple. I definitely love the Instapot for full meals. We've got the mushrooms in there, the noodles, the meatballs. You could add vegetables too of any kind if you wanted in here aside from just mushrooms. But super quick and easy. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video of a little 5-minute meal, or really I should probably say 30-minute meal because it's 30 minutes overall, but 5 minutes of prep time. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.